Hello everybody, I'm Loaf Dog and welcome to Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa, the series that started it all. Yeah, that's right. I actually started doing this whole content creation shebang on Danganronpa 2, so it seemed fitting that for the announcement that I will have to make during this live stream, I would be playing this. But let us not waste any more time and don't load a game because I don't have any saves on this profile. We shall hit new game instead. There we go. English is fine, sure. I'm not up to speed with my Japanese, so you know. I wouldn't try getting into that. Although I believe they were just talking about the voices, not the text. And there's my boy. How have you been doing, Monokuma? Oh. It's been a while, for sure. Love me some Iron Maidens. Blast off. Yeah, there it is. Classic punishment in action. I forgot about this theme. Well, I mean, sure, you got like a nice juice, I would think, but oh, the meat came off. Well, I guess it could work that way if it spawned fast enough. Nice thinking, Monokuma. Look at him laughing away. It's all fun and games for you, is it? Very well then, Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa begins. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. There we go, we finally reached peak again. we went back to peak, I should say. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. I was like, the words Hope's Peak and Academy are so inseparable in my mind. I was like, that does not compute. That is not Academy. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school, and two, you have to be the very best at what you do. And I suck ass, so you know I'm the very best at that, so that's why they got me, a pretty unassuming guy, Makoto Naegi. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. Yeah, I know, sounds scummy. That's how AV actresses get their roles, sure. But then again, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Locked
Before we go
outside,
any farther,
they did not grant me
I guess I should
entry.
introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
There he is, my boy. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. An inside burger, if you will. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. My man, mood. Takes one to know one. He's just like me for real. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Weird reference to the School of the Gifted Mutants or whatever it's called from the X-Men series, but I'll take it. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Well, that's not really, not being special, that's just not having an opinion. Because, like, I'm pretty, hopelessly normal myself. But if you asked me, like, what's my favorite movie, I'd answer in a heartbeat. It's Young Frankenstein. Like, how could it be anything else, dude? And, when things stand the test of time, they're really great. Movies, shows, books, whatever. So, you just need to maybe, get into, that sort of stuff a little bit more. That's what it is. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. Who said you were a hero? That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still, when there's some gangs and there's, a need of a hoe, there I am. Here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope Speak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. It's a little harder, to swallow your holes. But if there is a place that can do that, it's certainly Hope Speak. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation H I did last night to get ready for today. It's gonna be messy in that bathroom, I'll tell you that. Hope Speak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. Attendees nuts! Ha! Lamau gotcha, that's what I am, the ultimate jokester. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Pro teams already had their eyes on him. And then there's this bitch. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Junko Enoshima, look at that. 10-page Junko Enoshima spread. Damn, she spreads pretty thin, huh? She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. But for real though, think about a Danganronpa set in today's time. It would be like the ultimate crypto bro, the ultimate OnlyFanser, like all stuff like that. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. And you remember what I said about gangs and hoes? So, I'm gonna have a fun time in this school. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, and the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat. I should have read further. It's like, obviously, I talk as I read, so I was like, I felt like a little tame house. I was like, what? You're feeling like a house? But, let's be serious for a moment, okay? I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, What about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without any talent or something? That thought was kind of encouraging, although it was wrong, but it was encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. Bro, I got it. You don't have to keep telling me that. But beyond that, there is an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? Hey, Grasshopper, hi. Good evening, I'm kind of busy today, so I'm just here to say hello. Well, okay, thank you very much. I wanted to make an announcement during this live stream, but I'll have a video about the specific thing that I wanted to say in the coming days. So look forward to that, and thank you for popping in. Have a great night. Bye-bye. So, how did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? Yeah, thank you, brother. See you next time. Bye-bye. I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. You know, so the ultimates have someone non-ultimate to pick on. Seems pretty fair, right? As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I hopped over the gate. And I took my first step toward the main hall. Oh, you will come to regret those steps. Ooh, dearly. But then again, maybe not so much, since at the end of this despair tunnel there is always hope. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. You can't see it, but it's there. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense, nobody else will be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. Well, I guess it's time for me to head to the bathroom. I had plenty of time before the meeting, just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school, maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? Oh, wrong. Dead wrong. It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. Psych! What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, and then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized. The reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Indeed, welcome to despair. Prologue. Do you want to save the data? Yes, why not? I was thinking it was just a prologue, there wasn't really any need to, but sure. We never know what might happen. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy, knees weak, arms are heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? And why is everything made out of paper?
Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic control.
Oh no, this is the narrator, it's not Monokuma. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the X button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L1 and R1 buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Sure. It seems like we found something exciting already. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I have to clean that up later. Sure, later. Hey, what's on that desk? An orientation guide? It's some kind of cheap looking pamphlet. There's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke?
Nah, it's someone's idea of a proper scholarship, okay? You kids slack off way too much today, alright?
What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yeah, it's a hard knock life for us, for sure. Definitely metal, thick too. Very solid. Is this a Metal Gear Solid reference? Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? You know, it's called art, little boy. Maybe you've seen it at the museums? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they had these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. That's what a gate should be for, my man. And even after that, the people at the front desk. So, you know, I don't think that's why the camera is there. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Okay, let's see. So, what might have happened is, I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall and then someone carried me here instead of to the infirmary or, you know, just called my parents or anything like that. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like it's a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. And I should probably start talking a little bit more with my normal voice if I want to get to the end of this alive. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the circle button. Leave the area? Oh yes, baby. We have much to do and a lot more to discover. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now I'll just head to the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the circle button while moving to run. Also, you can press the triangle button to bring up a map. Press the triangle button again to close the map. How convenient. Very much so, brother. And obviously I have to go to the gym, but perhaps a little stay at the Despero Hotel, huh? All expenses paid for? guess it's a place for people to stay overnight. But anyway, I need to get to the main hall. Oh yeah, right, he said main hall, not the gym yet. I'm so used to, you know, all the important business being conducted in the gym that, yeah, I didn't even think about going there. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here.
Yeah,
Today's supposed to be our first
all
day
a
of
bunch
class.
of friggin' weirdos, but lovable weirdos. Well, some of them anyway.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
It's not. We're supposed to be 16, aren't we? Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? Things just keep getting curiouser. Curiouser? Wow, curiouser? Okay, yeah, that's hard to say, but curiouser and curiouser.
So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking?
Oh no, this is Makoto. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment. There's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware that meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, already. Yeah, I should have known. I've gone through this twice already, but I don't know why. I thought it would have been easier coming up with all of their voices. It's not. It's really not, so... Well, we'll see how they develop as we go. So for now, let's start with a basic. Okay, let's get the introductions out of the way. Then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope Speak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Man, what a throwback. With all my problems speaking as well tonight. It's just like we're still on Danganronpa 2. Aim at a student and press the X button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. Well, dude, come on, let's be real here. It's not each conversation. It's like 70%, maybe less. But let's start with my boy, Kyotaka.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Yes.
I believe in bold simplicity.
As you
Let's work
should.
together on our educational crusade.
Hell yes. Deus Vult. Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Ultimate Moral Compass. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. They say he respects rules above all else,
earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right?
This kind of guy is, this guy is kind of annoying. Very much so, but you learn
Not
to actually like him a little bit as well.
Anyway, but
Now this bitch, on the other hand. Yes?
Toko Fukawa.
Maybe you go by some other name, huh? Do you?
Ultimate writing prodigy.
Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women and the fish... No, wait. Okay, no, I was gonna say. I read that as the book was such a hit with women and fishermen. I was like, what's the connection there? The shared theme, if you will. Well, the book was such a hit with women, and that fisherman quickly shot to the top of every hottest man pool. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being romance and all.
What's your
Well,
problem?
she writes about what she lacks. Is that a problem to you, Makoto?
What?
the heck?
It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature.
You are. Filthy creature? No, I just thought...
I know what you just thought. You just thought you'd never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No.
Oh no, this is Makoto. I need to pay attention to the color. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you.
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway,
Whatever, I don't really care. I'm used to it.
Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. I mean, dude, most of them
I'm Sayaka
were either
Maizaya. I look
crazies
forward to getting to know
or
you.
just really depraved people. You could count, like, the normal, quote-unquote, authors, maybe on the tips of your finger, but I don't know if it's both hands or just one.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Maizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Even though she just said that, I just realized, ultimate pop sensation. Hey, that's my boy, Zetronos. How are we doing tonight? The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Yeah, it goes by so fast, but you didn't miss much. I also was late, so we're still in the prologue. Nothing is lost, don't worry. Sayaka Maizo. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. Almost like her hair could come off like a wig.
I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive.
Huh? Did you hear me?
I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition.
Oh, thank God. She's not actually psychic. Otherwise, she would know about my 10 terabytes folder that I have on her. Phew. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Hey, by any chance?
Now what?
Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto, did you...
Just hold on!
Jeez, you guys. How long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth?
Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of vital chit-chat.
You're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later.
It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. Fuck you, Kiyotaka. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. But yeah, my dude, zit your nose. How you doing? It's been a while, huh?
Yo, the
I
name's
mean,
Leon
since we
Kuwata.
last
What's
were
up?
in Danganronpa. Yo,
The name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
ultimate baseball star.
I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... What a weird thing to say. You? Seriously?
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and
Give me a
all...
break.
What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? Yeah, kinda. At least if we look at this,
Reconstruction.
No, I was just expecting more of a, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. Oh, right. That's when I was on steroids. What? Oh, man. You found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? It's the bat that chose me. I didn't want to live like this. Shaving your head like that is part of the national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know...
I'm a natural redhead. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell. I don't like baseball, like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he was still his team star player? He's some kind of prodigy.
Yeah!
And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. Oh, hi, Lele. Late because of Detroit. Yeah. No worries, no worries. I know you gotta hustle to get to that 100%. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar and we're set.
How cool is that?
So you're just a vocalist? I mean, nothing wrong with that, but you should broaden your horizons if you wanna be a star. This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. Well, if he wants to get into music, he could always sing, "Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go
I
play."
am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
The Alpha and the
I don't
Omega.
mind.
Sure. God, basically. You're saying you're God. Ultimate fanfiction creator, Hifumi Yamada.
By the way, how much you know about the world of 2D art?
World of 2D?
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
however,
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time.
Not only for that, but even for a technical issue with my headset. Ooh. Well, it seems like it's something that has to happen today. Like, I went to pick up
my headphones as well, and I heard a loud crack. I was like, oh no, God, please no. I look at them, and yeah, there are cracks on both sides. On the left pad, it's still holding together, but I don't know when it'll come off.
I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meanings and plot. Lots of plot, if you catch my drift.
What? What kind of meaning?
Yes, indeed.
It's about embracing our racist urges.
Yeah, he draws hentai. That's it. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, now to talk to those people over there. I don't know why I read 5 over people there. Let us start with my boy, Mondo. Or as we should call him, Jojo.
Nice to fucking meet you.
Well, nice to fucking meet you too. Mondo Owada, Ultimate Biker Gang Leader. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means... Now it's working, but I need a new one. Oh, okay, well... I mean, it's good that it's still holding on at the very least. Until you get your new one, I mean... He's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Although we're like inland, so the sea isn't anywhere to be seen until, you know, miles and miles away, but...
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, very much so. Butter? What? Oh, yeah, because you used to have different nicknames for all of them. Yeah, I think. That's what you're referring to, right? Junko Enoshima, Ultimate Fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Yeah, Photoshop. Oh, Mondo. Oh, yeah, Mondo became Butter. Okay, no, it's because of the delay. Oh, yeah, dude. I played this. I went to look it up. I played this 3 years ago, before starting the channel and everything, so I almost have zero memories from it, to be honest. Like, I kind of remember who dies and who's the killer, but the execution, not so much.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped.
Photoshopped?
Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk.
Oh, so they aren't real. God damn it! God damn it! You were supposed to be real. I was fighting for you. That's why I rolled into the school.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'll be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big, and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain.
Oh. So many dreams are getting crushed today. Ah, my boy Makoto is a certified gooner. Kyoko. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Kyoko Kirigiri. Kirigiri. Ultimate question mark? She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope Speak Academy thread. So we don't know what she does, hell yeah. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So, what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me.
Whew.
No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but no, it did say you were the only one, dude. Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Nice to meet you too, Chihiro. Ultimate cross-dresser, ultimate programmer.
Sorry, I get kinda embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along.
Same here, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before?
I don't think so. We just met for the first time.
Which is why I said, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, good point, sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, you probably think that because you looked, in a mirror and you saw your face, which is pretty similar to Makoto's. So you're like, he reminds me of someone. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans.
Hey, so listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
What are you apologizing for now?
Well, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right?
No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh? Lost in thought?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank
although I
you.
am upset, actually, now that you brought it up.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad.
I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Oh yeah, well, she could be into you if you catch my drift.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina.
But my friends just call me Morgana. Sup?
Aoi Hazahina, Ultimate Swimming Pro.
Aoi Hazahina.
She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. Oh, you mean the floaters? Obviously, she's gonna be better at swimming with those.
So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot.
Makoto Naegi.
Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that.
No, not something like that.
It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. Now watch me whip, now watch me Naegi.
She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. But are you doing all the game over again? No, I'm not. I think this is as good a time as any. And although I don't know, you know what? I wanted to make an announcement. I had to, I should have made a video about it earlier this week, but I couldn't. So that's gonna come in the next days. But I also wanted to announce it during this live stream. I'll probably make said announcement after the first victim is killed. I think we should get there by the end of the stream. So yeah, I'll save it for later. But to answer your question, no, I'm not doing the whole game. Just this live stream. What are you doing?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name?
Spell it exactly like it sounds.
Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you.
Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Like that one. Look at that one. Well, you could maybe do free time events and try the extra gameplay. Is that unlocked from the start? Because this is a new save, is a new profile. I don't have the older save files here. Can I do it from new save as well, or does it have to be a completed one? Those 4 over there. Oh, it has to be that one. Well, I mean, let's get to the victim first, and then yeah, I could also switch back to the other. I need to complete. Okay, I could switch back to the other profile, but let's get to the first victim. You know, before doing that. Those 4 over there are the only ones left. My lady.
I am Sakura Ogami.
Yes, of course you are. And if you weren't, I wouldn't dare to tell you that's not correct. Oh jeez, almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball or cancelled online. One of the two. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her ogre, you know, because of her resilient attitude, her strong feelings towards battle. Nothing that has to do with the appearance, no. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hope Speak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now, if you value your life, you avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Oh, nah, she's a peach. Hey, you. Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student.
Oh, Growlus? Who was that again? Remind me?
What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner.
I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Indeed, you would be crushed. Name's Byakuya Togami. Here he is, ultimate affluent progeny. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir to a parent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. Anoni. Never talked about him because he's from Yokai Watch. Oh, okay. I got you. Cool. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope Speak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. Kizara says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Of course I take it easy. I'm a chill guy, dude. Ultimate Clairvoyant. And it's one of Nezumi's wild cards. Oh, so it's a pretty valuable asset. Cool. Yasuhiro Agakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. Whoops, I skipped it, but whatever. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Yeah, of course. It's part of the fan canon. Okay, I give up. What happened?
Serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know,
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and well, it's a long story. Anyway, I'll buy booze for you, so.
A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story.
I do not think we have been introduced.
Not even the strongest
I
one.
am
Oh.
Celestia Ludenberg.
Which one would that be? No, we haven't been introduced. Celestia. Celestia Ludenberg, Ultimate Gambler.
I wonder, because this must have come before that show. What's it called?
Like, oh, Kakegurui, I think.
And it seems like she's pretty much in that style of,
Having the red eyes, the long hair, the fancy uniform, and being a gambler. Huh. Coincidences? I think not. Yeah, it did come out before you say, yeah. Celestia Ludenberg, that is my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
No, motherfucker. I'm from the Bronx. Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg, she's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of light. Oh, you love Celeste, Lele, huh? Or are you talking about another character with the same name? They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. Danganronpa 1 really had its charm, yeah. And I mean, of course, as any series goes on, the impact is lessened and lessened. I mean, obviously there's some cool characters in the second and the third one as well, but you can never recapture the same awe you had with the first story, because then again, there were some plot twists in the second and the third one as well, but once you had seen the first, it was all pretty much the same, man. Even the fact that they reused the same friggin' antagonist in all three of them. Like, come on, man. Now we're that because Lucy will scream for the entire time. Because of Celeste? Wow, okay. She has a pretty weak ego then. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimates, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us.
What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. Where is Celeste? I want a photo. What you mean? In the game? I mean, she'll, come back up eventually. I don't know, like, when we will talk again to her, but there's gonna be a chance, pretty soon, I'm sure. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right?
There's a meme photo of Celeste?
I'm kinda lost, dude. Are we talking about the same character, or what? But that's just... Oh no, that's Makoto. But that's just weird, that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and always were, right?
Yes, at the side.
but instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. No, the thing with the emojis that I do with Lucy. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Alright. You mean the same thing but with Celeste. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either.
And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing there?
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it like...
What? Like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up.
I bet all this is all
Just a part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted us to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then it began. Haha, there it is, our favorite Ding Dong Bing Bong. If you can open your mouth, then sing a song.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic
Yes.
check 1, 2. This is a
Our
test
little
of the
bear.
school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Loud and clear. The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. That's Dennis Malabob. I mean, fair enough. What's it called in English? I think it's like Sideshow Bob. I think. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now.
Seems fair.
Please make
It's
your way
past
to
8
the
a.m. anyway.
gymnasium at your earliest convenience.
There it is. See?
That's all.
We start
I'll
with the
be
tradition of going to the gym.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. The boy is out of here, like fuck everyone.
Hey, what are you gonna take off just like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next.
Damn, I was totally looking forward to the nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I wanna hang... wait. I read that as, I wanna hang out with you. I wanna go with you. That is that then, I will see you all there.
Anyway,
Not anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we'll learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I forgot that she had a raspy voice. I guess she's right. But still, I'm kinda, no, really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Well, Hifumi's not gonna like that. Shkubudugudugudu. Right. Do I talk to them again?
Well,
Find a better waifu than Lucy Simulator. Well, yeah. Dude, I kid you not. Sayaka, the pop star character, the idol. There's a crazy dude who, like, all he does, because he's the son of the guy who wrote the screenplay for Grease. The musical Grease. You're the one that I want. Ba 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 hoo hoo hoo, honey. The one, right? this dude, the son of the guy who wrote that, so they're obviously, loaded with cash because of Grease. So I don't think he has any job or anything, but what he does is print out giant... Well, I mean, obviously he prints A4 sheets of paper, but he then glues them together on a frame to make giant, not statues because they're two-dimensional, but you know what I mean, giant depictions of characters, and the most depicted one is Sayaka. So he's made a, 12-meter Sayaka, and just he put it in front of his garage or something. There's a YouTube video about him from, I think Nick Robinson is the name. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, albeit, I was gonna say kinda weird, but no, I would say really, really weird.
Are you okay? Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
True. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead.
And just for reference, I'm talking about this girl right here.
Something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me.
Whoops, didn't mean to. I wanted Kyoko, kitty.
I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right?
Let's talk about the future. What are you, a school counselor? What the hell? Is this some kind of bad joke? Nah, that was more Mondo's voice. Shit. What the hell kind of game are they playing? And there's our girl.
Bad.
Or is she our girl, huh?
What was with that announcement? It was totally creepy.
I don't know, it was kinda cute as well. Didn't you see the puffy little bear? The surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. But there's no way that's a real gun, right? Right. Let me try and step out to check it out. Holy cow, what's with the huge metal hatch? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall as I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't there here then, though. Coolio. There's a bunch of awards and prizes, but we don't care about that. We want to leave the area and head to the gymnasium, which is right this way. Obviously we have... do we have access to the shop yet? And actually, where was it? Was it the Monokuma head all the way over there? Just want to make sure... Oh no, this is the trial grounds. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, this is the shop. But it's closed, of course. It's way too early for that. No going upstairs. Just gym.
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope Speak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse.
And why isn't there anyone here? I'm walking through the halls. I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that seriously not good?
They are just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it.
You never asked me why you played the games that I asked you to play. What? I never asked you why I played the games. I don't get it. I should have asked you why I played what you suggested. I don't know. Explain further.
All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, hell. It ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running!
Well then.
In Italian. It would be: non mi hai mai chiesto perché hai giocato i giochi che io ti ho chiesto di giocare. Right? I just wanted to see the crazy person with Sayaka everywhere, but It's not there anymore? Did he erase everything? I too shall go.
Hey, wait, don't leave me here all alone.
Okay, time for some more tutorial action.
There's someone crazier? Are you kidding? For real, bro? No. What has he done? I mean, what could be crazier than that? He actually started a cult? Oh my god. I was gonna say he actually started a church. That's the only thing that could be crazier than that, but... Wow, okay. I mean, I can't say I'm not interested. Whoa, that's so weird, wow. Okay, time for some tutorial. I typed Ayaka cardboard cutout, yes. You can press the triangle button to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. Yeah, no problems, tutorial guy. But you cannot worship Leon. What did he call it? Yeah, I think he went by Leon or Leon. I didn't actually hear him say it. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Mi hai mai chiesto perché ti ho consigliato quei giochi? Ah, ok. No, così ha più senso perché come l'avevi messa era tipo non mi hai chiesto perché hai giocato ai giochi che ti ho chiesto. Era tipo, what? Perché mi hai fatto una richiesta e ho detto sì, va bene. I mean, you're talking about Emily, right? And Inky, maybe. Friggin' Bendy and the Ink Machine, right? Like, which one of the two? Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here?
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. Nah, it's cool. You shouldn't be worried about anything. You're gonna be just fine. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. Yeah. I kind of figured that one out, because aside from the videos that you sent me from Fabi J and the others, but yeah, I saw them. Emily, yes, a little bit, but not as much as Bendy. Bendy was all over the place back then. I think, well, obviously the only one more popular was in the horror subgenre was Five Nights at Freddy's. But I think like some game that tried to replicate that in recent years is Poppy Playtime. I don't know how well they succeeded, because I only watched a couple of videos of it from the Game Grumps, so I don't know how good that one is, but yeah. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony. Cool, I guess we were just paranoid for no reason.
Yo!
See, told you, it's totally normal. It's a totally normal entrance ceremony. Oh no, stuff. Hero was right. But in a way, that would just emphasize how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there!
Oh, it's
howdy
Daksha.
ho.
Okay, yeah.
Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
So yeah, there it is. I assumed as much just cause it looked to me that it tried too hard to replicate the success of Freddy or Bendy. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like they were, okay, that stuff worked, let's try to make one ourselves type of thing. Oh, okay, moment of silence and then applause for our boy, the absolute best of the bears, Monokuma!
Huh? Teddy bear?
Not just any teddy bear.
I'm not a teddy bear.
I am Monokuma!
Hell yes!
And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, what I was seeing was It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
And you too, Monokuma. Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. You look at Monokuma and you are instilled with fear? Puppy Playtime is the result of a fusion of FNAF and the joy of creation. Oh, I'm not familiar with the joy of creation. Is it? Well, it's gotta be another horror game, right? Huh, I never heard of it. But yeah, I mean, you look at this cute little thing and you're afraid. Like, I understand later when he's revealed to be the evil blah blah blah. But if you look at him, like, unassumingly...
That teddy bear can talk.
Calm down. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey!
I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
Whoa, it moved.
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've got me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
To be correct, Joy of Creation is the best FNAF fan game ever made. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I never heard of it. It's something that you wouldn't really come across if you weren't into the fandom. But it's cool that they made a bunch of these fan games, even though I'm personally not into FNAF, but yeah, you've sent me a couple of those videos as well. There's really a lot. It shows how much the fans love those games if they're willing to make so many fan games.
Well,
Bad at? Really? You are unfortunate.
Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started.
come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so...
He has abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning, Vietnam. No, we're not in Vietnam.
Good morning.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now
The
then.
most popular FNAF fan game on YouTube and GameJolt. Oh, I see.
Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school.
An example of another fan game, you mean?
Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school.
Huh?
Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here
The same. I'm not sure of what you're gonna give an example, but go ahead.
In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned.
What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a
That's the
second.
least of our worries right now.
Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again.
Cut off. So all those metal plates all over the school. They're there to keep us trapped in here?
That's exactly what they're here for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke.
Damn you!
The Joy of Creation is the only FNAF game on GameJolt that has more than 80,000 people that follow the page of the game. Oh, okay, yeah. But is it still active or is it done? Yeah, cut the shit out. It isn't funny anymore.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you
But
gonna
I
do?
guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope Speak Academy, didn't you?
Yes, but this wasn't even in the fine print, so...
And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave.
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school.
in a body bag. Ooh, really?
Actually...
As headmaster, I crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause.
Now then.
Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. If someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school.
The creator is developing the United Collection, a remake of the original game. Ooh, nice. The free roam game and the story mode. Wow, that's commitment right there. Congratulations to the dude. Wow.
That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, you know, if one person were to murder another...
Murder?
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh?
Wait, what? I would love to see a human catching a salmon.
Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair.
Extreme!
And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other it's...
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
It's easy said that by yourself. One day you will have to play FNAF because like Bandy and Emily, it's quality from the old YouTube. Bro, I know, you're insisting with this stuff. It's not my style. Now, I don't like the... I've seen the gameplay. You look at the cameras, you close the doors. I mean, once again, I never put anything into the no category. It's a very distant maybe, but I wouldn't be so sure about it. And if anything, I know that there's a bunch of, like, how many actual games, like, excluding the fan games, how many games are in the franchise? I think like 5 or 6, right? So, I mean, yes, we could eventually try with the first one and then see where the wind takes us. But it's gonna be a while from now, that's for sure. Okay, I read this one.
What are you saying?
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering?
Blabbering? Whoa, 12 actually official games? God damn.
I was way below the actual number.
Wow. That's a lot.
But the real question is, are all of them good? Or just a couple? Because when franchises, they get this long, they get this many entries, not every entry is as good as the previous one. Because of course we know that the first one was a sensational success, but how are the other ones? Are they all cool?
Blabbering?
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop
Well, usually
blabbering
something
on
like...
about blabbering on.
That's blabbering.
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life and your world. Got it?
Only the first 3 has the camera in every night. Okay, that's already better. Because yeah, that's the part that I really don't fuck with. You've seen the other horror types of games, like Bandy, for example. Yes, I wouldn't mind playing something like that, but the camera thing isn't really my style. Just because of the jump scare nature of it. Because there could always be a cool moment, and I would love to actually be proven wrong. But they usually, 90% of the time, jump scares don't really get me because I'm expecting them. You know what I mean? When you're playing, if I was playing Danganronpa and then all of a sudden, a jump scare, I'd be scared because I wasn't expecting it from Danganronpa. But when it's a horror game, I expect danger and fear, behind every corner. So I'm tense all the time. So I know, okay, it's gonna come at me. FNAF 4 is completely without camera. Hell yes. Okay. This is, a convincing argument. FNAF 5's sister location is the FF game. What do you mean, the FF? Final Fantasy? Because that would be cool, actually. Is it really?
And you can kill as much as you wanna kill, so go ahead, go on a killing spree.
Alright, come on now, how long you gonna keep this up?
Huh?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us, so you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Reveal the trick?
I'm right?
Yeah, because this is also some kind of trick and all, right? So, dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way! Who has the F in both words of his name? Frederick Frankenstein. That's it. No, Freddy Fazbear, okay. No, but since you said no FF game, I was thinking of another game. And not gonna lie, dude, how cool would a Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's Final Fantasy type of game be? Yeah, no, I got it. Chito Freddy Fazbear, oh cholera. Shoving hero aside, here's a tip. Bober kurva. No, not Bober. Oh cholera. Just a. Fun? So it's not Freddy Fazbear, huh? Okay, fun fiction. But with the U and not the A. Shoving hero aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's
Fun
the matter?
time. I don't know, but you mean name? You said in both words of his name, so it's a person. What name starts with fun? Fantarian? Fantorini? It's either that it's a place or... Okay, so it's fun time. Is that actually a name? Oh, Foxy! Now I got it, dude. Okay. I'm just so used to call him Foxy that the fun time slipped away. Okay, yeah. That's why it's a name, of course. Makes sense.
Joke? What you mean, like your hair?
Oh,
You son of a bitch!
Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He'd lock onto his target. Haha, look at him.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit! I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or
But you never
whatever
insult
the
a
hell.
man's hair.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking
Yeah,
shreds!
dude. You insult the only walking JoJo reference's hair, and you think you can get away with it?
Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
Too bad you didn't read them to us yet.
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it!
Il tempo porta via tutto. Piuttosto... Trumone con la U non l'avevo mai visto, con la I e con la S. What? No smart-ass comeback this time.
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something.
Watch out!
Watch out, get rid of it. Huh? Hurry up and throw it. I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. As soon as he did... Ho-ho! What a nice little surprise, isn't it? The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, it's sick as shit, dude. Do it again. I'd never seen anything like it.
But you know, this means that the teddy bear is being destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you I'm not a teddy bear, I'm Monokuma.
Also, sister location is sections where you use the keyboard to move. Oh, okay. So, in a way, in a very distant way, kind of like here in Danganronpa, there's these sections here, and then there's the little sections where you can move in the school grounds. Okay. Whoa, there's another one?
Damn you!
You son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course!
Well, yes. I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance camera installed in everywhere, pretty much everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happens, right? Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment, that's just wrong.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. Ta-da! This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. That is the most difficult thing for me in the entirety of the whole English language. I don't know why it gets me so much. I must have said it wrong so many times while playing Danganronpa 2 and 3 on live stream. Like, I'm not even joking. Whenever there's a vowel, especially if it's an E, followed by an H, I don't know why my brain does this, but I always move the H to the E and then leave the other word without the H. So I don't know how many times I said he and book in the other two playthroughs. It's unreal. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its Space Age design, it can withstand an impact force up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys?
Not 6 is a pizzeria simulator. You build your pizzeria, and at the end of the day, you deal with the night where you have to work and order stuff for the pizzeria, but you're not alone. Honestly, that sounds way cooler than the others. At least to me, there's a little fun aspect of, managing the pizzeria and then having to deal with what's behind the curtains at night. Interesting.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated.
Oh my god, I should have brought a glass of water. I am not used to the Monokuma voice anymore.
Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. He protect, but he also attack. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed!
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye!
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life and see ya!
And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
How? Why? I don't understand any of this. Live here forever or kill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone just needs to calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number 1 is that we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is...
Indeed.
If we want to get out of here alive, then we have to kill someone, right?
But killing someone, that's...
Yes, but during the night you're in an office completely made with metal, and instead of cameras you have to use a scanner to see them. Oh, okay, but then again, well, I mean, I guess they stayed true to form, which is fine for the fans of the genre, but you're always basically like, okay, maybe not always, but 90% of the time, you're stuck in this tiny room and looking at either monitors or scanners, and you're just trying to close the doors at the right time. Is that it? Is there really no other mechanic? Maybe they sprinkled something new in newer versions? We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other. This is just, what is this?
Ridiculous!
A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. Bum, bum, bum. Wow, I forgot about this theme. Yeah. They all stared. Yeah, I read started. In the case of FNAF 6, you have to look at the bench to evade them. Oh, okay. But it's basically the same gameplay and all of that. Okay. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. A literal baseball bat hit me in the head. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? Yes, the answer is yes. And that was how my new school life began. The school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's A School of Despair. The UCN FNAF 7. Waste of time. So skip it. Okay. But why? If I may ask. Why is it a waste of time? Is it like lame in terms of gameplay or story? Oh, there we have it, the intro.
Danganronpa.
Love to see it. All of our precious boys and girls who are gonna kill each other. UCN means Ultimate Custom Night. Oh, so you can customize your game. It's like a build your own adventure type of entry in the series. Wait, is it true? So you're saying yes to the Freddy stuff? Or to the opening? Oh, okay. Activate any animatronics and else. Oh, okay. Cool. So, you know a bunch of stuff about Five Nights at Freddy's too, huh? Well, yeah, I guess maybe I shouldn't be so skeptical about it. I should give it a try. But yeah, it's gonna... You know what? You've convinced me, alright? I'm gonna try the first one out. In a live stream, of course. That's a live stream game. Because, you know, it's funnier to watch the thing in real time. I never played... you just watched the gameplay. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. For that type of game, fair enough. You received the school crest present. Nice. Nah. No need. From zero to hero. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. It's almost impossible to finish because 50-20, it's a pain in the butt. 50-20? What do you mean by that? I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The hair... Yeah, see? There it is, the thing I was talking to you before. I said hair, and I was gonna say the hair ung. I don't know why I switched the H. Damn it. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. A friend just told me about UCN and I didn't even know it was free. Oh, well, I mean, if it's free, we could always give it a try when we get to that part, if we get to that part. It took everything I had to just to endure that wait. To survive daily life. Yeah, well, talking about survival, wasn't someone supposed to die here? But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. So, what are you going to do now?
Hey.
I'm gonna hope all over this thing until the despair is all gone. Just stand around glaring at each other. Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me!
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. Forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself, I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
50 animatronics at 20 means the difficulty level of animatronic. Oh, okay, it's the maximum. Oh, alright. Well, yeah, god damn, 50 is way too many. Damn. Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. I swear, this is not my king. Please, step on me, mommy.
Huh?
Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid!
Idiot. To look for a way out, duh.
What the...
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of them.
But...
There's 5 animatronics you can't even play with, right? Oh. Interesting. FNAF 8 is the interesting one. Oh, okay. Why so? Also, Zetronos, I want to ask you this because I don't remember. Wasn't, someone supposed to die here now, or does it happen later?
Before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit.
Alright.
It's called FNAF Half Wanted. Oh yeah, I think they put that on the PS Plus, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, so it does happen now. Cool. Yes, that's why I remember it. Yes, you can play it in the VR. Yeah. I remember seeing it in the PlayStation Store.
Fine, then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already.
Makoto Naegi. After turning my e-handbook on, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. Well, it will happen when Monokuma will give the motives, I think. Okay. But it will happen shortly. Okay, that's good. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. No, because that's where I wanted to stop and make the announcement. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is unacceptable use of time. Night time is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance camera. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around!
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. FNAF 9, skip it because it's a phone game. Even this one is free, but I know you think that privacy for you is important. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Because, I think what you're getting at, this game probably, has all the information up on screen when you're back at the menu, because a lot of phone games do that. Yeah. Well then, why don't you wander around school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However...
But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
Because for that you use the phone camera to search animatronics in your house, huh? Okay, yeah. Then that's definitely a no-no. But it's kinda cool that they thought of something like that, not gonna lie. I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep, so that's so what.
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think this means exactly?
Why, you thinking to kill someone, lady, huh? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. Nap 10 is Security Breach free roam game. Oh. Okay. So then there's 2 more games. Although I will say it's not unheard of since, you know, Kingdom Hearts and a bunch more other did it. But it's, you know, a brave call, you know, putting out a mainline game on another platform. I mean, sure, it's like the Diablo thing. Everyone has phones, so sure. But it's weird that he would go console, phone, then console again. But I guess he just wanted to, you know, reach a larger audience, which is fair.
But why? Why do we have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. It also has a free DLC. Ooh, cool.
Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
Or like a full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murders or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True. We need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions that need to be answered.
Let's do it!
Damn straight. Okay, then let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone.
What?
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you know?
Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. As yours, are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
FNAF 11 is FNAF
Help 1 and 2. Oh, okay.
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never...
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
Oh, and it can be played in VR as well. Wow, okay, that's nice actually. But...
So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Hold on. Like hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton.
What?
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
I don't sound like Plankton.
I really don't. I can't do a Plankton impression. Mostly because I haven't heard his English voice that much. Only memes. So I don't even remember it that well, but it's something like this, I think. A little more, maybe grandiose, like... I can't do it. Fuck it. One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it. Oh no, this is Makoto. Stop it. We shouldn't fight.
What?
The fuck you just say? You're some kind of goody. Well, okay, whatever. Goody little bitch.
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't. I mean, I was screwing your mom, but I'm not your dad. Oh.
You son of a bitch!
FNAF 12 is FNAF Into the Pit. It came out during the last summer. Oh.
I mean, I think it's a pretty silly question of me, but seeing as there's 12 of them and one came out recently, I assume, like, there's gonna be, but I'll still make the question. Are they developing a FNAF 13 right now? Fuck you! Wham. He punched me. Me, who had nothing to do with it. And I threw back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. Okay, yeah, I mean, it was to be expected. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten. The kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this.
but I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Gah! Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before, but this one is neater. It even has a bed. Nice. Okay, so where am I now?
You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the square button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load game data under the system section. Finally, click the touchpad button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved.
If you want, try the first 3, but if you don't care about cameras, start from the 4th. No, you know what? I will start from the first one. I think that's best for everything. And also, I mean, I'm assuming the others reference the first one, especially the first one, more than the others ever will, because, of course, it's the one that started it all. So, you know, you are a good, what would you call it? Attorney, maybe, like an attorney. You defended your case pretty well, you held your own, and you've convinced me. I will try it out. Not in the next, I want to say, well, like I told you, I want to, I'm trying to think about it, okay, because, well, you know what, I'll say it right here. I mean, you guys are both still here, and I don't know how much longer it's gonna be before we get to the crime scene. Maybe we won't even make it tonight, so I'll get it out of the way right now. I will be making a video about it in the next days. I should have done it already. I should have published before the live stream, but I didn't have the time nor the inspiration really, because it's a tough announcement to make. But I will be stepping down from the English channel from now on. I've seen that, well, for once, it's tougher to manage both things together, especially since I started, you know, posting more on the Italian one. But also, I've noticed a weird thing on YouTube, and sure, it could have got something to... I mean, the FNAF 3 is the easiest of the first 3, okay. yeah, thank you, Zetronos, for the support. I just want to explain myself a little bit. I've seen that for some reason, like, sure, I could say, oh, it's because I chose a bunch of weird, outdated games to bring to this channel. Fair, but not entirely, since as when I do it on the other channel, it all works just fine. I mean, if I publish something that nobody gives a shit about, I at least get like 20 views or something. That is because YouTube promotes, quote-unquote, it shows the video to some people. Yeah, money grabber. Sure, dude. I mean, it's easy. I know you're just joking, but it's kind of about the money as well. Not that I'm making any money from any of the channels, but like this one is becoming a little stagnant. It's dead in the water for some reason, and that is because while on the Italian side, even if a video is unsuccessful, it is shown to a number of people. For some reason, I don't know what happened. The switch happened like 2/3 months ago. This channel is not being recommended to anybody, no matter the type of video that I post. And it's weird.
I gotta say, it's weird because I remember it happened while I was recording Clash, okay? And the first videos were doing really well. Then this switch happened. Yeah, okay, yeah. the more observant of you, like Lele, could have, already gotten it because I wasn't uploading. I actually, I tried doing something different. I brought a couple weird videos just for the heck of it to see how they would perform. They did even worse than Deus Ex, which is 25 years old. So I was like, okay, I don't know why. I'm not gonna blame it entirely on the platform, but it's apparent that there's something that's not working here, and I don't want to beat on a dead horse, if you catch my meaning. So, the thing is, what was I trying to say? Yeah, this switch happened, and basically, even if I change the time that the video is posted, even if I try to do something else, I tried with Bayonetta as well, the video is shown to 30, maximum 90 people, and of course that doesn't really produce too many views. The thing is, to show it to only 30 people, it means that it's not even showing it to my subscribers, to my current subscribers. So that's the weird part. It's like I got shadow banned for some reason. I don't know why. But I think it's better to invest that time that I would use, to create Let's Plays that nobody would see on this channel, to actually finally try to diversify my content. And it's something I've been working towards, well, planning more than working. I will start working towards it in the coming days. But it's something that I was planning for a while, and that is also why, I like when there's some thematical coincidences, you could call them. So today's live stream is exactly 1 year after... I'm watching now. Yeah. Dude, every views from the last 3 months are shit. I don't understand. But I told you, it's not the fact that, the video gets shown to people and people don't like it and they click away or don't click on it. Because I know how many people the video is shown to and they react like that. They like, oh no, okay, this is shit. The video is not being shown at all. People don't even have a chance to see that and say, okay, I don't want it, I want it. It just isn't there to begin with. So there's nothing I can do personally. Well, I tried a couple of things, but they didn't seem to work. But then again, coming back to the theme, today's live stream is exactly, it's like, 1 day off, but it's almost exactly 1 year after the first live stream on this channel, and it's Danganronpa, which is the game that started it all, for me at least. And it's a tale about hope and despair. So, as dreary and full of despair things may seem for this channel, I have hope for it. I will be stepping back from it. I will not be posting any Let's Plays from now on, but once I'm done producing 1 or 2, at least 1 of course, of those new types of content, I will be posting them to the Italian channel, and then, after maybe a week or so, I'll dub them in English and post them on this channel. To be honest, I don't mind if you totally stop the English channel. Yeah, it was a good 1 year, yeah. Thank you, Zetronos, I appreciate the support. Yeah, I've held out to finish Deus Ex, that was it basically, because, I don't know, I think by episode, I want to say, I don't know, I'm just spouting numbers, but 35-ish, it was clear that the channel was going nowhere, but I was like, okay, I've already spent so many hours into this, I want to see it through to the end, and I at least want to have the channel running for 1 year. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me for the next for the foreseeable future. We'll put it that way. For you, it doesn't change since you always use English in chat. Yeah, no, I have no problem. And oh, you're talking about Zetronos. Yeah, you're always obviously more than welcome to hop in the Italian live streams. What this also means is that obviously, instead of just 2 Italian live streams per month, there's gonna be 4. So that's exciting. We're gonna be able to get through more games more quickly. And so, to circle all the way back to the first question, which was like, are you gonna bring FNAF to the channel? It's gonna be on the Italian channel, of course, and it's gonna be... I want to bring one more live stream series, and then AI the Somnium Files, and then maybe either Bendy or FNAF. Actually, I'll probably ask you, Lele, which one you feel more like seeing at that time, because it doesn't make any difference to me. Gentlemen, we got everyone. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And, but yeah, I'll leave that choice up to you when the time comes. It's gonna be in a while, because believe me, AI is long. It's a long game, but it's really cool. Now, other than this... So yeah, on this channel, no more live stream, no more Let's Plays, but... once again, I will try to make some new type of content. It's either gonna be reviews or essay style type of videos about games. More edited, more, you know, fresh, you could say. And once I make them for the Italian channel, yeah, once again, I'll let a week or so pass, and then I'll dub them in English and post those on this channel. So that's the only content that will be on here from now on. And maybe some memes. If I get around to making some memes, yeah, that could also work. But yeah, that's it. It's been a good year, once again, like Zetrano said, and I appreciate all the hours that you spent with me, and all the content that you watched, but this is it. If you want to start with the timeline order, start from FNAF 4 and Sister Location. Oh, okay, cool. No, I usually like to follow the order they were released in for any type of game. If you look at it, even on my channel, there's gonna be some exceptions. Like, I really want to play Max Payne, I don't know. The word doesn't come to mind, but... Well, I mean, try not to speak too much, since I can't speak Italian, and I think I kinda need to stay Italian. I mean, no, dude. Don't worry about that. I appreciate, you know, your intentions, but don't worry about that. Because if an Italian comes in and it's English, it would be weird. I understand, and I mean, you're not totally wrong, but dude, you get the pass. You get the pass, come on. You've been there from the start. You're a real one, Zetronos. You're always free to say whatever you want. Now then, so I was gonna say, like, I really want to bring the Max Payne series to the channel. I'm probably gonna start with Max Payne 3. That's just cause a remake of the first and the second is in the works, so it wouldn't really make sense to go back to the old ones now. But then, if it's not that, if there isn't anything like that, I usually like to follow the order of release, so that I can see the improvement in the gameplay as well. It also gives me an excuse to not listen always to the stream. But yeah, dude, no worries. It's also, like right now, I'm in a voice call. Okay, say hi to whoever's on the line. No, but one day you will learn it. I know that it's very hard, but after some time you will speak Italian very well. Yeah. Dude, he's already pretty good, actually. He knows a bunch of stuff. Zetronos is actually, yeah, pretty skilled in a couple of different languages, actually. And I remember when we were doing all the impromptu French lessons as well. Fun times. And yeah, so I don't know. I was thinking, this is all up in the air because I haven't got anything ready. I was thinking that to keep it in theme with what I already had on the channel here, I was probably gonna bring Fallout 2 for those different types of videos. But I don't know about it yet. Well, we'll see in the future. But yeah, the probably is my brain understand Italian and Spanish. Yeah. So you mix it. Yeah, dude. You know, a funny thing that I noticed while streaming and doing the English videos is that my brain is so weird. I refuse to form a sentence, yeah. My brain is so weird in that it doesn't mix up the languages so much as it does the expressions. So when there's an expression, in English that doesn't make sense in Italian, while I'm speaking in Italian, I say that stuff. So I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. Okay, let's say in English you can say when you get ahead of something too early, you jump the gun, but it doesn't make sense in Italian. But I'd be talking in Italian and be like, eh sì, e quindi ha saltato la pistola. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just say? And the same thing happens in reverse. So, I don't know, you could say in Italian, salvare capre cavoli, to say that you're trying to salvage whatever's possible. And I'd be like, yeah, so he tried to save goat and cabbages. And anybody would be like, what the fuck? Did you watch the video Loaf made on the Bendy prototype? Oh, yeah. Did you? We made our new... I don't watch videos, I'm too busy for that. Okay, fair enough. A man's gotta hustle. I get that. But that one is short, if I recall. It's like 15 minutes long, right? Only stream, so if you mean the stream... No, okay, yeah. No, it was actually a video. It's a fan mod, I guess. Well, it's a fan game, but it's basically the entirety of the first chapter of the game. I mean, Zetros, I know what you mean. But like you phrased it, it sounds like I'm not one of the ones you like. It's like, yeah, I don't have time to watch videos, not even from the guys I like. I like Loaf Dog. I noticed you did another dub, but didn't check it yet. Oh no, that was a cover, a song. Yeah. Loaf, get ready for Prototype Chapter 2. Oh yeah, it's gonna come, dude. If you've paid attention, actually. But I love you so, of course. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's a smart way of getting out of that. But yeah, Lele, it's gonna come. Because if you paid attention, did you see that I posted a video today? Yes, because with the extra time that I have on my hands, without having to produce any videos for this channel, I will also be doing an extra video a week. But yeah, it's gonna be like those one-offs, like funky, fun little games or experiences, weird type of shit. That stuff. So the Bendy prototype will fall in that category for sure. Maybe not next Sunday, but it could be the one after that. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I had to say. I thank you once again, and I don't know, we're gonna cut it short, or do we want to go until midnight? Well, we could just chat. Yeah, let's just chat. Fuck the game. When Prototype Chapter 3 comes out, you're fucked. They have that in the works as well. Are they gonna do the whole game again? Wow. Interesting. And also very concerning if I'm gonna have to replay all of that, but with Ollie following me around as well. But yeah, I mean, since we're just lounging here, I talked to Lele about, because like Lele was telling me about a character in the Cyberpunk universe, Cyberpunk 2077, and it's not confirmed, but it's a probability. Okay, cool. So he was telling me about this dude, certain Takeshi, who's the father of another character and blah blah blah. But he was like, look it up. I looked him up. I typed Takeshi Cyberpunk, and a certain character from a TV show and a comic, no, maybe a novel, yeah, a novel, kept popping up, and it was like Takeshi Kovacs, and I was like, is this the guy that you're referring to? I was like, no, who the hell is this? And then I found out that, yeah, that's the protagonist from a TV series on Netflix called Altered Carbon. And I watched the first episode today. Man, it's really cool. It's actually like, and I'm talking to you as well, Lele, it's basically as cyberpunk as a TV show will get, because it's a story about a dude who basically was engrammed. They made an engram of him. Well, like every citizen has an engram, and he got put into another body. So it's basically the Save Your Soul program, but it actually works. That's it. So it's really cool. I've only seen the first episode, but it was a good time. I think I'm gonna keep watching it. Searching Lucy's father is a good thing. Yeah, it was a good thing after all. I recommend it to you. I know you don't have Netflix, but if there is any way you can watch it, wink wink yar. If you catch my meaning. You should. Although I've heard that there's 2 seasons, and I've read that the first one is phenomenal and the second one is shit, but that's usually how it goes with Netflix shows. Netflix shows are always like this. First season phenomenal, second season shit, third season cancelled. Boom. So yeah, that was to be expected. But yeah, that's it as far as watching new stuff has gone. I should get around to watching... well, I posted a video on Invincible, and people in the comments were like, yo, you gotta watch the other seasons, because I've only seen the first one, but yeah, I've gotta find some time for that as well. And also Dragon Ball Daima. I haven't finished that one. Damn, there's so much stuff to look at, and so little time. Have you guys been watching anything cool recently? Oh, dude, I forgot. Yes, I do need to watch that. My man. Alright. Is there... It's that one episode, right? Or is there any more? Did he make more? I'm gonna look it up real quick, just so I don't forget. Bridge Runners. There we go. And obviously the friggin' thing mistyped. Runners. For now it's only the first, okay. Wow, okay, it's 30 minutes long. That's nice, yo. I'ma save it, so I can watch it tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. I mean, is it good? I'm assuming it's good since you, actually, you know, you suggested it to me. But you know, honestly, well, I don't know. It would be funny to do something like, what are they called? Well, they were called ODS, ora doppiamo stronzate. And dub the abridged. In Italian, obviously. Yeah, it's a parody of Edge Runners. Yeah. Like the abridged from Dragon Ball Z. Kaede would be hitting every item in the room to get coins. True that, my man, true that. Be like, slap, 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 slap. Oh, also, you know, I just noticed, because I grabbed the cover, well, no, the case, the disc case from the shelf to play this again. And I realized, obviously, it makes sense for the twist, right? You want to keep the players who haven't played the game unaware. But it's kind of fucked up. The Shuichi... sorry. My voice doesn't have it anymore. Sorry. Whew. Next time, reminder for myself, bring a friggin' bottle of water. I mean, I have one on the desk, but it's like 2 weeks old water. I think it would either give me superpowers or kill me if I drank it, so I'll refrain from doing that. But, what was I trying to say? It's kind of fucked up that on the cover there's Makoto, Hajime, and then there's Kaede. Like, dude, 118, chiamate il 118. It's fucked up because Shuichi is the protagonist of the third one basically 90% of the time, but he doesn't even get the recognition. Yeah, no. I'm a-okay. Probably the throat will kill me tomorrow, but we shall see. Yeah, it's a fun thing that I noticed. I was like, damn, they did my boy Shuichi dirty. Oh, well. I'm thinking if there's anything else that I missed. No, just, yeah, I'm gonna have a video about the announcement as well ready for the next week, so I will be posting that as well, but, yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next, live stream on the Italian channel. And to anyone who tuned in, you know, or like got to my channel through this live stream, well, too bad. Nah, I'm just kidding. Like I said, I will be posting other stuff on this. About FNAF fan games, you already have an option. Well, I don't know if I would go as far as the fan games, because, yeah, sure. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you. I think that the Bendy Prototype is the first fan game that I ever downloaded. I'm not really the type to go after unofficial games. Not because they're not, you know, cool or anything like that, but I don't know, I'm just, I like to be in the canon more, if you will. I do see the value in some of those fan games, but yeah, some of them are really good. Yeah. You know, I've heard, maybe, yeah, especially from Zetronos, I think, about the fan games of Danganronpa as well. There's like one that's really famous. I just remember that it's the second one that is the super cool one. But I haven't gotten to play that. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, I have to play them. Wow, okay. Well, let's see if I like the OGs first. Then we can switch to the others. Oh, it wasn't you? But wait, was it? I think it was a Korean Danganronpa fan game. It was called something like Super Despair. No. Damn it. I'm gonna look it up. I need to know. There's also Baby's Nightmare Circus. I don't care about Danganronpa. Okay, I see what you did there. And is it another fan game? Baby Nightmare Circus or whatever? Bam, boom, boom. A fusion of NEF 4 and Sister Location. Okay, I see. They took the best out of both games. Just looking for Danganronpa fan game. Fan game name generator. The hell is that? List of fan games. Wow, there's a lot. God damn. Wait, dude. How many are? God damn. Okay, like... Bro. There's like 15. Are you kidding me? I guess it was Danganronpa another. I'm not sure. The Korean one, anyway. Dude, to be extra sure, I'm gonna type Korean Danganronpa. And see what comes out. There's probably gonna be Kim Jong-un with a picture, like a picture of him and Danganronpa and Monokuma shaking hands. I think so. Not sure though. You have to play because that game sometimes it scares you. Oh, okay. I do like a challenge. Let's see, Korean Danganronpa. Yeah, okay, it is Danganronpa Another. Yes. Yeah, Super Danganronpa Another 2. That's the one. So it was Super something. That's the one that I always hear, you know, thrown about. Yeah. And in the original name, it's Super Danganronpa Eonadeo 2. Huimang Ui Daigwa Jeoimang Ui Taiyang. Obviously, my knowledge of Korean is excellent. Oh, it's not an easy game, though. Oh. Yeah, that's the one, Zetrons. Yeah, that is the one. But it has a classic mode. I got you. And the translation here would be The Moon of Hope and the Sun of Despair. Whoa, that's a sick title, not gonna lie. Damn. Oh, there's a little monochrome. The fuck? That's so cute. I'm looking at all the characters. Yeah, they seem pretty, nicely made. Wow. Never watched it. Huh. Interesting. That unlocks after you beat the main game. Oh, okay. Got it. But I don't... Oh, you've seen the execution, and one is brutal. Oh, wow, damn. But is it animated? Like, the executions, I assume. They actually animated those? Wow. I mean, once again, pretty cool the lengths these fan game makers will go to show love for their franchises. Oh, nice. Really, really cool. Well, I guess we can call it a night, guys. So, for the last time, live streaming on this channel, I do want to thank you all for having followed me thus far. I have been Loofdog, and this was the last of my adventures. No. Hopefully not the last. I shall see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Oh, and most of all, have a good night. Downloading a clip from the play. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you for telling me. Bye-bye.